few years, I didn't think I would ever see it, but now that I see it, how comfortable are you getting outside the line now?
Yeah, I'm really comfortable. As you guys know a little bit now about coach's system, I think it's imperative for me to be able to be comfortable out on the three-point line. But it's helping my game as well. It's helping to spread out the defense, help my teammates inside and outside, but also give myself extra looks that I may not have had in the past.
What's the biggest key to What's the biggest key for you to not hesitate?
Yeah, just being confident in it. You know, teams are going to continue to drop out and not defend me on the three-point line, so I'm going to have to continue to shoot it and keep my confidence whether they're guarding me or not.
With you extending your range, is there any different mechanics that you're doing as far as your shot? Like maybe the distance. I mean, of course, you're going to further put your shooting further, but any different mechanics that you're doing?
Yeah, there is. I actually, in the past, my three-point shot was very flat, like right at the front of the rim, and I have to get it higher, so my arc's a little bit better.
When it goes in, how you feel?
I feel amazing. I feel like the best ever.
I know Jordan's back, but what has it been like for you watching your teammate Brian, though, now sort of being a facilitator and scorer?
Yeah, it's great. I think Brian just does a great job of doing everything for this team. I know I talk a little bit about trying to do whatever the team wants, but I feel like she really is the epitome of that. You see that when she's facilitating, having to take some of that pressure, bringing up the ball full court, and people are pressuring her, but also taking on the best offensive guard on the other team. So she just does whatever we need, and I think if she's been a star in her role, at all spots. Great question. Wow, that's such a good question. I think one word to describe our identity. I kind of want to say pace, and I feel like that means a lot of things. Just kind of finding that and knowing what pace at what time. I think sometimes when you hear pace, you think of always fast pace. But sometimes we know that we have some really great players inside, so maybe our pace is a little bit slower so that we give them their extra opportunities inside, or have our fast guards like Jordan and Rod getting up and down the floor. So just like pace, I want to say a little bit of grit. I feel like we can find that sometimes throughout this game. We're really trying to find it so where it's 40 minutes and not just first or the second quarter. But I think those two words are really defining words for us.
One of the things that always been said about you throughout your time here, you have never let your size deter you from going down in the paint. When you see you going against an angel or somebody, what is it about you that say, I'm going down there to get the board, I'm still doing it?
Yeah, I mean, I've been in the paint my whole life. Like, three-pointers is just something that I really introduced to my game this year. So I never want to get away from that. I think that's always going to be my bread and butter, especially with rebounding, being down there. I don't really think about my size. Like, when people started telling me that I was undersized, that was news to me. So I try not to think about it or listen to it. But that's just who I am and who I've always been.
When you and Takina sort of come off the bench, you guys are usually injecting a sort of energy into the scoring and just on the floor. Like, what are the conversations like between the three of you to try and coordinate how to inject that into the?
Yeah, actually before we have tip, we call ourselves the bench mob. We have a little chat and just say we need to do all the little things to make sure that we're picking up the energy when we come into the game. Whether the energy is high or low, we have to always raise it because we don't want any drop off. And I think that's just something that we really take to heart because we know how hard our first five are working, and we want to be able to give them a rest, right? Like, if you're not performing, they won't be able to have a couple minutes on the bench to get themselves recovered. So we really take pride in that.
Thank you, guys.